Click, click. This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2020 AACA East Coast Nationals. Now, this is a quasi-closed show. That's why it's not listed on the calendar. AACA chose to keep it quiet in this age of COVID. Understandable. This is one of the advantages of being a member of AACA. But we get you in here. We're checking out this 1910 Oakland Model 30, Oakland 30 Model 24 Runabout. I love this car because first off, I love brass. But remember, Oakland was one of the 4 original from GM. Check out the gas headlamps, and you would open it over there. Yes, light it with a match. And that's it. Of course, there's a starter right there, and your arm is the motor. You can see the oil cups. And of course, no front brakes. These are early cars. The motor is a 4-cylinder cast in pairs with overhead valves, which is very advanced. Notice the fuel line coming up through the sight glass over there. Very interesting. I'm sorry, that's oil. And that's the oil reservoir down there. That's for your oil. See your ignition? Now the side lamps are kerosene. Notice 2 pedals only. The speed or accelerator, if you want, is controlled by a lever on the steering wheel. 1910 Oakland is very interesting. They were still coming along quite a bit. Of course, later on they had their famous companion car in 1926. I don't know if you ever heard of that, called the Pontiac. Check out the tail lamp. Again, kerosene. That lights up the leather license plate, which were generally homemade. You can see it. But look at the piece over there as an accessory. You see the rear end with the oil cups, the brass oil cups, located with that, located the radius rods coming straight back. The brakes, of course, are external contracting. In other words, a band goes around a drum, around the outside of the drum. You can see it right there. And it's contracted by metal rods going to your brake pedal. You could just barely see it right there. Let's see if I can focus in. Yep, there she is. Again, all points had oil cups. That is your acetylene generator for the lights. Of course, the bulb horn. Just beautiful. Again, this is a 1910 Oakland. Let's see if we get some specs on this. This has a 201 cubic inch, 30 horsepower, 4-cylinder. Of course, cylinders are cast in pair. Bore stroke is 4x4. Very interesting. Pressure fed and splash lubrication. Centrifugal pump for cooling, and the ignition's by magneto. There's a multiple disc wet type clutch, and it's a 3-speed sliding gear transmission versus, of course, the Model T, which had the planetary. It weighs 1,600 pounds and sits on a 96-inch wheelbase. Costs about $1,000 without the top windshield or speedometer. Yeah, this car is really cool. It's great to see them out and about. Again, this is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com at the 2020 AACA East Coast Nationals. For more cool events, make sure you check NortheastWheelsEvents.com, SoutheastWheelsEvents.com, UKWheelsEvents.com, and while you're there, post and share your events. I'll see you at the shows.